Hey Sainers, welcome back to the Saints TV YouTube channel. Quick Sunday video. Glad I woke up from my nap because Max King has re-signed. So this is going to be a very short and sharp video just announcing the news. St Kilda has put it on their website. Very cool little Instagram reel as well. 2032, signed, sealed, delivered. Max King has inked a fresh 8-year deal set to call RSEA Park home until at least the end of 2032. King, already contracted until the end of 2026, was happy to put pen to paper on an extension, noting there was no hesitation in recommitting to the Saints. "I'm pumped to be here for a few more years. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else," King said. "I love playing for this club. I love the coaches. And I love the boys. And I have a lot of faith in the direction we're going. I really appreciate the club showing faith in me, and I'm conscious that it's a long-term deal. All I want to do is repay that faith through action. I feel so connected to the club, and I'm really excited for the opportunity we have to make history. It's something that is in front of mind all the time. The playing group, particularly as a few of us have gotten older, you look around and think that this is our chance. We don't want to waste years or a single opportunity to take this club forward. I want to do my bit and contribute. We have a lot of good leaders at the club, and I want to be with them driving change." That's fantastic. He's already hit the gym and he's working towards 2025. They've got his recovery video on the website, so check that out. There's also a 7-minute interview, which is pretty good as well. So I know that people are still going to be kind of up in arms about it. That's why I did my video a few weeks back. So check that out if you want to. But already on the post, just about it, you've got people that are in disagreement, so that's their prerogative. They can say that, like, great, 6 years without making top 8, yay. St Kilda membership needs to come with a mental health program. After that speech the other day, you do this. What has he done to deserve it? Perform or be dropped. St Kilda, you fools, he will never be a star. Mr. Excuse every year we are stuff. So stupid, yet very St Kilda. Let's offer a long-term deal to our most injury-prone, inconsistent player. Also probably the player with the highest ceiling that we've had in the last 20 years, outside of maybe Nick Riewoldt. So, you can't just throw them out onto the street. I'm not going to have a video like the last one where I'm just kind of trying to justify why we're doing it. I'm happy that we've done it. I think we need to commit to these very important players anyway. He's had his injury issues. We all know that. It's well documented. He's had his confidence issues, and they go hand in hand. When your body's not right, that means you can't perform at your best, and you're going out every week like he has. He's played games where he's crook, where something's wrong. So I think it wouldn't be an understatement to say this is the most important next 4 to 5 months of Max King's career, to get him in a position where he's going to bully opposition defenders next season. He's going to be a scary proposition, and the player that we all absolutely believe that he can and will become. So I think it's great news. I love that it's a Sunday and they've dropped it now. There might be a busy trade period coming up, so maybe that's why they've done it on the Sunday. But for me, again, like I talked about in my video, but just to gloss over it again, if we make finals in the next 5 years and we're playing off in prelims, and dare I say in the next 5-6 years we can play off in a granny, I can't really see us winning a flag unless Max King is doing something special in that forward half. I just don't see how we could win the flag without Max King being as special as he is. Surely Carlton fans would agree, if Curnow is not playing, their faith drops. And that's the same with King. I know we've performed well with him, and that's the same with Carlton. They won some games without Curnow, but that doesn't mean that they're better without Curnow. You still want your best players on the park, and to me, I think he's our most important key position player. So to have him locked away until I'm grey and old, I think is really important. I know long-term contracts, people kind of don't really like them. Kane Cornes will certainly talk about this tomorrow or for the next 10 weeks. But I think it's a show of commitment. It's a show that we don't want to go through what we did with Josh Battle and lose players because we didn't sign them soon enough. And he had 2 years left on his deal, but you don't want to go until the end of 2 years and another club comes sniffing around just as he's starting to peak, and then you lose him. And then you get a compensation pick for a gun tall forward. They don't grow on trees. You need to invest time in them. You probably do need to give them more chances than not. Midfielders you come in, you do your job, or you don't, and you're out. You know, I think it's different for each position, and I think him playing in one of the more demanding positions on the ground, growing into his body and having the injury problems that he's had, I think that I wouldn't say we've given him that many handouts to perform. I think this is the one and only big chance, and I'm hoping that he takes it. So that's the Sunday news. I think it's very exciting. I don't get some Saints fans that just are happy to talk shit and be all negative. Like, you can turn a negative into a positive. Just remember, go listen to Pitbull. If you haven't listened to Pitbull, go and listen, because yes, he hasn't performed to the levels that we want him to. He knows that. We know that. The coaches know that. But we're backing him in. And we've got all the tools around him to get him to where... It's not like we don't have good coaches. We don't have good facilities. We don't have good players around him. He has all the positive influences that he needs to get his body right, to get his mentality right, to be the best tall forward in the competition, which a lot of people believe he still can be. And that's just not Saints fans talking. So 2032, signed, sealed and delivered. Max King, he's signed on a massive deal. I love it. I'm happy with it because I trust the club and because I trust him. I think he's going to have a fire in his belly to prove a lot of people wrong, including a lot of the supporters on this very channel and on the club channels that continually put him down. And rightly so, they have their opinion, but I'm very happy about this. So happy days. If you disagree, put it in the comments. If you agree, put it in the comments. I'm always happy to hear out all sides of the argument. But until tomorrow, Saints, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care. And as always, go Mighty Saints. See you guys.